Cute. Good morning, everybody. It's Brian, one of the bears of two. Robert is just downstairs staining a bit of wood. We actually have had to stain wood down in the basement of my parents' house here because it's freaking cold. Got down to -7, I think, -10 last night here. And it was snowy yesterday, but it's that weird spring snow where it just kind of comes and goes in a day. Anyways, today I am going to finish up that back section. We got the wood finally stained and dried, and start closing that up completely. So you won't even know that the back AC was ever there. So super stoked about that. And we'll see where we go from there. But here we go.
Yeah, it's cold. You can almost blow smoke rings.
Welcome to the garage. Get some stuff done. We'll get it done today.
Okay, that went pretty good. So I got those two pieces in there. Just have to build that cabinet door to look like that cabinet door. And then I'm gonna start doing the trim to cover up all these seams, and you'll never know the AC was there. So. Well, it's not without its frustrations. I got paint all over me somehow. Don't even know where that came from. We're not using paint today, but I got this all done. You can kind of see it's framed up nice. The ceiling's done. There were some oddities in it, but just kind of work around it. Put some trim down. So yeah, I just gotta finish that. It's being stubborn. The wood, for some reason, we bought a 1/8 inch mahogany and then did everything. And now we bought another sheet of 1/8 of an inch mahogany, and for some reason it's a little bit thicker, so it's a little bit wider than a saw blade, and that kind of screws me up a little bit on making those cupboard faces right there. So I'm gonna try. I already tried once and I ended up breaking it in half because it was a piece of crap, and I'm gonna try again. Here we go. Look how sweet Robert is. I went to assemble my little wood thing, and he left me a little snack. That's love. Pepperoni and Gatorade. Here's the last little cupboard door. Just gonna let that dry with the glue and give it a good wipe down and touch up some of the spots with stain. I'm good.
Looking for a screw.
One screw.
Yes.
Robert is digging through our box of random stuff. Looking for one screw.
There's lots of stuff. You can look for a screw in here, which I've done a lot. You can look for a screw in here, in that bucket. There's screws everywhere, but it's never the screw you want.
Looks like I got another wound. Like every day there's a cut or a scrape from something. This was from the saw. There you have it. Da, 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 da. It's like there was no AC. There's definitely a few little errors on install of things, but nothing major. As a whole, you can't tell. I know where I screwed up on a couple things, but otherwise, mission accomplished. Now I gotta go thaw out. My nose is frozen, so are my hands. We might tackle the roof in a little bit. We'll see. So the other thing that we recorded, which I didn't document because it was just a ton of wiring and kind of boring, were security lights. And those light up on the outside of the bus, and they're super bright. I'll throw in a clip here. Hit it. Oh yeah. Look at that. Look how much it lights up. The truck's in the way, but it runs all the way down. And they're on each side of the solar panel array. So here's one on this side. So that's great. So if we need to flick on the outer lights to see what's going on outside of the bus,
Boom.
So I got one there. I have to put the wiring in some tubing and secure it all. It's still loose. And then the other guy's right there. And they just mount it to the solar panel array. And the fun thing right above the driver's seat here is a button. Okay, we don't want to drive the neighbors crazy, so we're gonna stop. How do you feel about pressing the button?
Oh, it's a lot of fun.
Hi, Cubs. Want to get a brush? Good kitty. You're a fluffy cat. You happy?
So I'm working on the upholstery just for the top parts of the ottomans. And we can't obviously bring our big sewing machine that we did all the sofa with. So what I have here is my cobbler's tool, and it actually works really well. If you take a look here, it's a hand crank machine. And so we don't need electricity, but it just like goes right through the leather, and I can rotate the direction easily for my back stitches. It's pretty cool. I've actually used that cobbler's tool to make shoes. I actually make a lot of my own footwear. So here's a pair I did. They're a little beat up. I've been wearing them for about a year, but that cobbler's tool is rad. So yeah, we're using that to do the ottomans. So stay tuned for finished upholstered ottomans. So this is the finished ottoman. I didn't go too crazy on the pattern and do a bunch of top stitching on it. Just a super simple design with the stitch up the sides. It's more comfortable, it's thicker, and it matches the height of the sofa now, so it's good enough. At some point we may redo these, but we didn't have enough leather, and this leather is also really pricey, so it's good enough for the seat cushions. Alright, that is all for today. Kitty kiss. Kitty kiss. Good kitty.